Right? I completely forgot to check my ice Tera shards to see if I needed to sell some, and I slot capped. So I'm gonna sell like 400 of these. Also, so I just found out something for my Ho-Oh. I'm a complete idiot. Look what I forgot. I am such an idiot.
What did you forget? The EV train?
I forgot to bottle cap it. This entire time I was doing the Empoleon raid event with a basically average Ho-Oh. Hi, Abdullah. The fact I forgot to bottle cap it and it was still putting in that work shows that Ho-Oh is broken!
Oh, it looks like I have one near me.
Okay. So let me fix
Switch to
this.
Tera boss, yes or no?
Go ahead. Yeah. Oh wait, actually no. Don't switch to Tera Blade. Just use whatever slow. Whichever one you want, and then I'll just like adjust to whatever. There we go. There we go. Can't believe I was...
Yeah, we could use Ho-Oh, but if we get the wrong NPCs, we would have to close out the game. Because I really don't want to sit through it.
Don't worry, if we're in that situation, I'm just gonna go and get my my Tinkaton. I'm not gonna bother using Ho unless we have like a full lobby. No, you're fine, Abdullah. I just built this Ho-Oh build specifically just for Empoleon because it has Calm Mind. So it's like, I mean, I might as well. Huh?
Ever? It's probably the last day of the raid.
Sunday. At 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, the Empoleon raid online should end. But as long as you remember, as a reminder, if you want to grind out the raid yourselves, you can in single player, but just do not connect to the internet at all. If you ever connect to the internet, then those raids will immediately go bye-bye. Alright, so you have your raid?
Yeah.
Alright, let me get to Pokeportal. Tera raid battles. Alright, I'm ready.
C9BBYK.
C9BBYK.
The easy code.
Pokemon. Here we go.
You want to hear like something I heard about Me 6? They apparently charge you $1,000 for all the preamp features.
Jesus. Like, if you want everything, it's $1,000?
If you want, like, everything.
This is the right team container. Yeah, it is. Alright, sure. No problem, Abdullah. I'm still sad our little gimmick that I thought of isn't gonna work.
They also done NFT scams.
Oh my god.
they have an AI too. Anyone else joining?
I'm gonna see if Abdullah can like make it in. They said they're loading up their game. If they don't make it, it's not a big deal, because I'm standing next to my raid. Oh, they made it! Oh, right, I forgot. I need to put this up so that people watching the stream can see what the set is for the Empoleon. There we go. Okay, should be good. God, I'm so mad at myself that I was using a pathetic Ho-Oh with all those attempts that I was doing. I made it way harder on myself than I had any reason to. I'm so upset.
Even though that thing was easy mode.
But still, it's like, bruh, it's like I could have been doing way more damage, and I could have been eating up even more hits.
You were playing on normal difficulty when you should have been playing baby mode.
Exactly. Like, bruh, like, I'm trying to grind this raid. This is free money because I have actual counters for this.
Yum.
F Corviknight. Alright, skill swap.
We don't care about him. Wait.
Did you guys fire off your stuff too early?
Yes.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I can still lower it. I can lower. Remember, that's why I have Skitter Smack on this, so I can lower his special attack just in case. Exactly from moments like this. We're good. We're good.
Unless you die.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Because remember, like it stays. It doesn't matter if I die. Because if anything, like, I'm the most fragile one there is of the group, but that's okay because I'll be able to catch up. Oh, Haze. Nice. Okay. Let me just Skitter Smack it. Light screen would work? Yeah. Honestly, I could probably just slap light screen on this since I'm not really using Draining Kiss. It's just nice that Skitter Smack is just a little bit more permanent than light screen. Because it takes him forever to refresh his stats. Alright. I'll join the Tera game.
We Tera at the same time.
Probably did.
I hate being slow. I kind of want to go heal up, but I don't have the life to.
I got it. Since I'm focusing on just being support, I got you. Because I'm not really meant to be doing damage with this Pokemon. I'm just here just for support.
Wait, do I need to Acid Spray it again?
No. He only just wiped our stats. Not that it really mattered. He doesn't refresh himself until way later. Yeah, I think about about like 3 or 4 more turns he's gonna wipe himself.
Accidentally misclicked the acid spray.
You're fine.
Oh wait, he wasn't all the way down.
This is a certified hammer moment. There we go. Now we just do it again. Boop.
Heal chair.
Coming
Once
right
again,
yeah.
scare smacking.
Yeah, coming right up. Just had to wait for leftovers animation. There you go, that was a good one.
Can you not ice beam me?
Yeah! I really hope for the next game they test the timer more if they have raids like these. Honestly, they could just literally just do a combination of this and what they did for Sword and Shield, where instead of a timer, they just literally swap the timer for a live system that they had in Sword and Shield. If you yourself get knocked out 3 times, for example, then that's it. You yourself are out of the raid, but you have to rely on your teammates to finish the raid. All you could do is just sit there on the sidelines like in Sword and Shield and, like, do your cheers. That's it. That's all you could do. Like, I think that would work out perfectly fine.
I feel like how they should do it. All players share lives, but the NPCs don't.
Yeah, just something like they did for Sword and Shield. Just borrow that mechanic. That's the only mechanic that you just borrow. Just the live system. Because the timer is way too weird.
Shared turns, because shared turns can work, but they did not do it right.
Yeah, things can just, like, go wrong with it. It doesn't help also that the timer really does not respect long animations. All those moments where so many things are going on at once that take forever to process, and the timer is still ticking down. Like, when you terrestrialize, that's like a full, like, 15 seconds worth of stuff that you could be doing. But the game is completely just frozen at that point, and the timer's just ticking down. It's like, dude, like, why does this count towards my timer? There's literally no way to bypass
Pokemon
this.
does not respect your time.
Yeah. And it sucked too, like, in Sword and Shield when it came to, online battles, because they shortened the timer to 20 minutes. Literally, the time it took for you to go ahead to Dynamax, and then you launched your max move, that right there alone was possibly almost a minute. A full minute. Like, are you serious?
It's generally not a problem if you're playing doubles, because doubles is fast paced.
Well, yeah, it's not a problem in doubles, but in singles, that's a huge problem, because 20 minutes is like, you do realize that in the best case scenario, that's barely enough time to get 20 turns. Because you have to factor in that it's going to take about 60 seconds for you to do everything. Yeah, it doesn't even factor in that people can literally timer stall for 60 seconds on their turn before the game forces them to click something. So you do that 20 times, and guess what? You won the stall war. More so, I like this more than the life system, but I hate the fact it's timer loss and a respawn time that stacks me. That I also do not understand at all. I don't get why they have this is how much time total you have in the raid, and if you die, the timer gets chunked, and then on top of that, they put a rising timer for how many times you died. A penalty timer. So, why are there like 3 different timers that interact with each other? Why? So I have like 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure the timer's like 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes for the raid. And then if somebody dies, then I think that's like 20 seconds off the timer that you lose or something like that. But then the person that died has X amount of time before they can even respawn. And it doesn't even respect certain sequences of a raid. It's like, okay, is my timer gonna go so I can respawn? Does Ho... No, Sally Ho doesn't learn skill swap, I wish. It was just a fun little thing that I built. Let me just go ahead and bring Tinkaton again.
If it did get skill swap, it'll be broken.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Lost 11 subs overnight. Oh no! What happened, Pix? Yeah, if you want to, Abdullah. Sure. I just like that after, like, all this time that has passed of just trying to theory craft that just without doing research, I myself just came up with all these other Pokemon that could work for this raid. Don't know, I literally just had a video do well too. I guess those people just weren't loyal. That's all I could say.
I'm a bit more. Fine.
Are you okay? You sounded like you were choking.
No, I'm fine. I'm just a little bit sick.
Okay.
I'm getting better though.
Okay.
I tried that Tera raid battle. It did not go very well.
What'd you try to
He had
use?
surf. He had surf.
Yeah, it has.
Dodge.
Yeah, it's Blizzard,
Yellow
Ice
Dodge
Beam, Surf.
not
Skeldurge
active.
can work. It's just that you specifically need the ability Unaware, and you need to
I have
run
Unaware.
like. You also need to run max bulk.
Okay.
Like, you need to be the fattest Skeldurge you can possibly be.
What, in terms of HP?
HP and special defense.
Alright, okay.
Like, that needs to be maxed out.
Well, like, EV trained.
Yes, and also bottle cap it. You need every last bit of it.
Okay. I always thought special attack for Skeledurge because of Torch Song being kind of overpowered than the rest of my moveset.
Yeah, that's why you can afford to run the max bulk, because Torch Song, it just fixes your special attack problem.
Yeah, it literally, because I've got a metronome on my Skeledurge as well. So if I'm just spamming Torch Song, it's literally almost it. If I'm spamming Torch Song, then the last, like, opponent, like the last Pokemon of any opponent, if I've been using Torch Song the entire time, it's just gone in one hit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember I was battling one of the want to say it was Amaris, and I swapped Skeledosh out about halfway through the battle, and then I brought him back in after the other Pokemon died, and I just spammed Torch Song, but the other two Pokemon were only aiming for my Pokemon on the right, so I just managed to spam Torch Song, and then when she brought out her Ace, I just did one Torch Song, it was dead.
Yeah.
Which is kind of overpowered. You're doing the Empoleon. It's quite difficult, this one. Is there a one-hit KO strategy?
There very likely is, but I don't know what it could be.
Oh, I could probably look it up. Real quick.
I heard somebody say, I think it was for this raid, that it was, you have one Goldango, and then everyone else is a Berserker. Yeah. They just all click fake tears, and then you click Nasty Plot, and then you just click Steel Beam, and then it's dead.
Yeah, I've found two videos by Panfrey, so yeah, I think
Raid system is awesome and fun with friends, but it's also a bit funny when people account for like 3 types sometimes.
I do have a Goldango. I mean, everybody has Goldango at this point. Yeah.
There's still some people that don't have Goldango because they don't want to grind the 999 coins you need.
Fair enough.
I do kind of like the raid system too. It's just the one major thing I don't like is that the one major flaw it has is the fact that it literally can just take one person, just one person,
dead,
and then the entire raid is just lost because of one person.
Sword and Shield did it better. I also think with Sword and Shield I had more fun when I was actually doing it. It felt more threatening rather than Pokemon with big hat in a cave. If that makes any sense at all.
No, I get what you're saying about that one.
It's like in Sword and Shield how you have the Dynamax adventures.
Yeah.
Like those felt really fun. If they had something like that but with Tera raids, that would be fun. But if they had something like that with Tera raids, they probably also have to incorporate Tera forms. I really hope they do have Tera forms or something.
Yeah. Maybe to teach people. Yeah, I do get that it's to teach people to get good, but that's what, like, all the other raids are supposed to do in single player.
Yeah.
It's like you literally start off your adventure just learning how Tera raids work, and if you get curb stomped by it, then that's the game's literally telling you, get good.
Sorry if you can hear anything in the background, I'm watching Gorilla Tag videos because I'm a...
Something that can't really be avoided since it's player, as it could be someone who wants to troll or who are unaware. Honestly, that's the number one thing that's usually happening, especially when it comes to these special event limited time 7-star raids, is that people are coming into this raid and they are completely oblivious to what these raids do. They come in with the absolute worst choice type combination of Pokemon, or they come in, it's like, oh, okay, they got a good Pokemon, dies in one hit. I'm sorry, why did you die in one hit? You wait for them to respawn, you check the status of everybody. Why are you in a 7-star raid and you're only level 50?
More importantly, why are you in a 7-star raid only to flex your shiny Pokemon?
That's the other thing. That's more of the people that are just trolling. For people that are like legitimately trying, they're the ones that are bringing Pokemon that just do not work.
Real.
Like, one of the last raids that I tried randomly, like, I just went into a public lobby, just, just scrolling through, like, oh, here's one that someone's hosting. I join up, someone brought a Blaziken. It's like, no. Just no. I know it says Ice type for its Tera, but seeing that you have a Blaziken, I'm pretty sure you know what an Empoleon is.
Yeah. Unless, they started playing when the DLC came out, then they probably don't know what an Empoleon is.
I mean, that would be pretty sad. Playing Pokemon and don't even know what Empoleon is.
TBF, I only started playing in Sword and Shield. Well, I started playing Go. Then I played Sword and Shield. Then I played Legends, then Scarlet and Violet. So I'm not a hardcore Pokemon fan. But because of Go, I knew what Empoleon was. So and then I also had watched many episodes of the Pokemon anime before that. My Pokemon knowledge was still very high.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine going into an Empoleon Tera raid being like, this doesn't look like a legendary Pokemon.
Well, I mean, the other thing, too, is that when you connect to the internet, it automatically boots up the Poke News to let you know, hey, the raid is coming up. Hey, the raid has started. And it shows you what the Pokemon is in a clear picture. You should see, that Pokemon has, like, blue coloring on it. I wonder if it's a water type.
But let's be honest, who actually boots up the Pokemon News and doesn't turn it off before it can show a single image?
I mean, I'd be surprised if you're able to actually do that.
I do it. As soon as I see that it's, like, gonna, go on, I just turn it off. It's just like, connect to the internet? Yes, please. I want to do some Tera raids. I need my Harbor Mystica for my shiny hunts. Okay. And now we're gonna show you the news. I'm alright. And literally it's just like I see the white screen and I just press B and they're just like I can feel how sad
who are unaware of type coverage of 7-star raids. Friend who actually did try to bring the Blaziken, the other fire types, and yes, they were a fan of Empoleon. Yeah, that right there is one of the rare instances when they actually make the 7-star raid, like, actually make you think because of the type coverage moves that they have. Like, that is what really... Like, what was the first 7-star they had that... I think it was Typhlosion was the first 7-star raid they did. That I was actually trying to think, how do I counter this? Because it had such good coverage. It had Play Rough, it had Earthquake, it had Eruption, and it had Shadow Ball. It's like, how do I counter this? It's got Fire, it has Ghost, it has Ground, and it's got Fairy. How do I counter this? It really made you think, especially because it was both physical and special, so you couldn't just bring a special wall.
Sorry if there's a random Gorilla Tag rambling going on in the background.
Hey, you're good. Alright, I'm gonna set up the sun. Thank you, Gardevoir. At least I know you won't be an issue. Alright, so now that my Ho-Oh isn't garbage, this will actually be a lot easier. Poor Gardevoir got frozen. Alright, sunny day.
Okay, I have an idea, right? Hear me out. Pokemon VR.
I mean, I'm
being able to pet and just like be with your Pokemon that's practically realistic would be a really good experience.
Ow. Alright, throw up a weather ball. Major damage. Alright, let's go ahead and morning cover. Oh, playthrough, thank you.
How's it going on the raid?
Alright, let's go ahead and click recover just to compensate.
Well, it's doing pretty good.
Yeah, I already know we won this raid. I already know we won this raid.
What's the next raid?
Nobody knows 100%, but we do have a theory that it's gonna be, Contrary Superior. Because thematically it would make sense, because it's gonna be March, which means St. Patrick's Day, and what color is associated with St. Patrick's Day? Green.
Orange.
And then it would make sense because Contrary Superior, it would be able to have a Leaf Storm to boost its special attack and do heavy damage at the same time. Yeah,
No.
we have it on recording. I'm sorry, but I hope they kind of keep one going permanently, or where they get the Mighty Mark once it's all done, since an NPC wants to see. Yeah, that is true.
Well,
Imagine on St. Patrick's Day we get a shiny luck boost for, like, I don't know, and for the whole day.
Pokemon doesn't do that.
That would be cool. Also, I know that I'm not one to diss on Gen 1 very often, but if people are out here talking about lazy names and Pokemon designs for Gen 9, did you see Ekans? It's literally Snake backwards. Grimer and Muck are just a pile of sludge. Like,
Honestly, I'm surprised that when trying to say lazy designs, I'm surprised that you didn't even immediately go with Voltorb and Electrode. It's a Pokeball with a face. What's its evolution?
Always had lazy design.
Yeah. What's its evolution? It's also a Pokeball with a face, but check it. It's upside down.
Hisuian makes it worse. They put more detail into it to make it look more like a Hisuian Pokemon.
No, the thing what they're going for is that because it's grass type, it's to simulate that it's a Pokeball, but it's more primitive, so it's wood. Yeah. Real the 7-star is Goldango because of the whole gold stuff for March.
No, I don't think they do that because Goldengo's a gimmick Pokemon, so why would they just give it away for practically 10 times less ever?
Because they make it a 7-star raid and then Goldango is Goldango. Like, first off, think about it. You have to think about Goldango. What's its ability?
Yes. But it's a gimmick Pokemon.
Yeah, but what's its ability? Think about it for a second. What's its ability?
I don't remember.
Good as gold, aka you are not allowed to click a status move against me.
Okay.
Which means, guess what? You cannot do fake tears. You cannot do screech. You can't do metal sound. Can't skill swap it. Can't do any of that stuff.
I think it would make more sense to do Goldengo if there was like something like different about it that you can't get on like a normal Goldengo. Whether it be like, I don't know, like a certain move, or maybe even, or at the very most like a shiny Goldengo or something. But like, I wouldn't say it's just a normal Goldengo because then that removes the whole ordeal and gimmick of going around Paldea looking for all the coins. And I understand that that's like quite annoying to do that, but you know,
I
it's
mean,
like
to be fair, they did have the Gimmick Ghoul event a couple months ago.
yeah, but you can find those everywhere.
The thing is that they made it special where it had you had a chance to get a shiny out of it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
So people actually have.
it was one of the
shiny Goldengo.
yeah, it is one of the only ways that you could have gotten a shiny Goldengo.
And the other way is hacks.
I'm talking about legitimate ways. The only other legitimate way was Pokemon Go's event. But those events are already long past, so it's yeah, it was full odds, but it was actually it was not shiny locked. Outside of the events, Gimmicks are shiny locked.
I love how Pokemon. I love how Game Freak's just like, okay, so here are all like the special like Pokemon for this generation. You know, we've got the starters, the gimmick, the legendaries. Should we shiny lock them? Roll the dice. Again, yeah, roll the dice. Because I swear, sometimes things are shiny locks, and then you have games like BDSP where you can get a shiny Arceus. I don't understand Game Freak.
It's not the first time he's been pretzel shiny.
I mean, you can get the starters through eggs, technically, but not really. If they were to add a new type to Pokemon, what do you think you'd want it to be? Sound, personally. Sound would be good, because everyone's been asking for that for a long time. But then again, light.
You don't need to spam inside of the chat to ask a question, please. Thank you.
Oh no.
I'm not 100% sure what you're trying to ask right there, but if it's what I think it is, then I will have to time you out.
Oh, I probably should.
Someone in your Twitch chat?
Inside the YouTube chat.
It's not in the YouTube chat. I'm in the YouTube chat right now, or unless you deleted it.
No, it's all over right there.
I'm in the YouTube chat and I can't see anything, but I can see it on the screen chat.
I don't have Lethal Company.
I think I just realised what that stands for, and it's not the British Broadband Company. Broadcasting Company. You know how, like,
Adding a new type would be kind of in my opinion, as a lot of Pokemon types people suggest kinda are really like sound applying to only like 10 existing
yeah, well, fire applied to 0 existing Mons, and then they made, like, Gen 1, so...
Well,
they had the...
Well, see, the thing is that when it comes to making a type, one, you need to think about, okay, what can I apply this to for an animal that would thematically make sense? And two, how does it fare for a type chart? Fire is a very obvious thing to put in if you're trying to make type matching, because then you just do the elemental triangle of fire, water, grass. Literally every single game that has elemental attributes has that 3-element core of fire, water, grass. Every single one of them.
Also, another thing being, you could say that for many types, like saying it only applies to 10 existing mons. Yeah, you could say that, but then again, they did that with all the, they did that with all the normal types that became fairy types. And that worked anyway, and then they added a bunch more fairy types. So you could do that with sound, you say you can't do that with sound.
But how would sound necessarily work?
I mean...
Because we already have sound as a category, not a type.
Yeah, so it would definitely mess it up. So maybe
that's the problem.
Like light would probably... I mean, they have light screens, so... You know, there's light screen, and then there's, you know, all the sound wave and type stuff. So you'd really have to find a type that has not been...
No, what I'm saying is... What I'm saying, the problem with making a Pokemon type... Oh, it's a sound type Pokemon, is that there's a lot of moves that are a sound category already, that now it's like, okay, what are we supposed to do right here? If, like, Hyper Voice is a normal type move, but it's in the sound category. Bug Buzz is a bug type move, but it's a sound-based move. Disarming Voice is a fairy type move, but it's a sound category move. So then, that's already 3 moves of 3 different elemental types that are all in the same category.
Not wrong.
Like, that's where the issue is of making a Pokemon type that's... Oh, it's a sound type Pokemon. That's where the problem is.
You're not wrong.
Because there's already a category for those moves.
I just was using sound as like a as like an example.
Yeah, I know that, but that's like the common example that literally everybody uses for, hey, what's a new type you want to make for Pokemon? I want to make a sound type. Literally almost everybody has thought about that. But
yeah,
because of the example I just gave, that's why it would not work, because then they have to go back on all the moves that are sound-based moves and have to rework them.
That's why I'm trying to think of types that could work, that have probably not or barely been referenced in other Pokemon moves or franchises before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, I'm spitballing here, but like, a digital, like, I know we have electric, but then digital would mess up all Porygon, so that wouldn't work.
They would realistically do have to rebrand Porygon as a digital type instead of a normal type. But then the other thing too is that there really isn't any other Pokemon.
Rotom as well, you'd have to rebrand.
No, you would not. Because Electric already covers exactly... Electric Ghost already perfectly covers what Rotom is. And then you literally just swap Ghost for whatever it turned into.
Fair enough.
So Porygon is literally the only Pokemon that we currently know of that could be switched to digital type. But then they'd have to make completely brand new Pokemon all dedicated to being digital type. And then they have to factor in, okay, what is digital... What is the type chart for digital? That makes sense. Because that's the other thing. You have to make it make sense, too, for its effectiveness. Normal makes sense because it's based off of, okay, just your average Joe. It makes sense that rock and steel resist it because a normal person isn't going to be able to just effortlessly punch a rock or a steel plate.
And it makes sense that fighting is good against rock because the average person probably would not bend well against a fighter.
But then also when it comes to, like, normal and ghost, it's like, ghost can't touch you, and you can't touch the ghost, so there you go.
Yeah.
Fire is weak against water, but it's strong against grass because fire burns plants and water puts out fires. There you go.
Yep.
Because we have to remember that you need, like, little children that are, like, 5 years old to be able to understand the mechanics.
A dragon is weak against dragon because of dragon, like, fights, in mythology.
For you to fight a dragon, you would need another dragon to beat a dragon.
And then dragon's also weak against ice because it just is.
Yeah, the Ice Age.
Ice needed a buff.
That's just the funny joke that people just make.
I know, but it's like, but to be honest, like, I know it's not the whole ice thing. That's why, but realistically, I don't think that really fits in with like timeline, timey-wimey. You know, I'm gonna quit yapping now.
Okay, so I'm going to click recover because I'm getting low on HP.
I'm not watching the screen. Oh yeah, this raid is. I cannot tell if you're gonna win.
Dragon is definitely more reptile, so I would explain it. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is that also makes sense too.
Oh, true. Yeah. So that does make a lot. I get a sense. It's just I also think another thing about new Titans is we are 9 generations into Pokemon, and it's so set in stone everything else that it would be very difficult to incorporate a sudden new type.
I mean, just look what happened with Fairy. Fairy literally flipped the entire type chart on its head.
I'm sorry. Okay, this is really off topic, but how have we not got a Fire Fairy like type Pokemon like already?
Have we not got a what type?
Fire Fairy.
Did we not? Let me see.
No.
Poison Fairy, Fairy Fighting, Ghost Fairy, Psychic Fairy, Steel Fairy, Fairy Flying, Dark Fairy, Electric, Grass, Water, Bug, Rock, Normal. Oh, yeah, we haven't had a Fire Fairy type yet.
A type combination that I don't know what it is. Like, I can't think of many examples. I mean, of course, you got like sprites and stuff, so you know your average like something, or like elemental fairies and stuff. But it just feels like something that would make sense, doesn't it? Like something that you feel like would probably already be in the game.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it kind of took them forever to make a fire grass type when everyone already knew how to make a fire grass type, a chili pepper. And guess what we got? A chili pepper.
Yeah.
Here's an easy one. A regional, a fire type variant of Grimmsnarl.
That's a good idea.
Regional variant, yeah.
But then again, if that were to happen,
I could see Delphox making the most sense to be a fire fairy type if it has a regional form. That makes sense.
I think if we were gonna have another Legends game and we got Delphox, having Fire Fairy would make sense.
It also took long to make normal Ghost. Yeah, but to be fair, normal Ghost is like a weird type combo because how do you make that type combo? And then for design-wise, what do you pick for its design?
I love Hisui and Zoroark, but the normal Ghost typing there, I don't really understand. It looks more like just a normal type, doesn't it? I mean, to be honest, it looks more like a fire type than Reshiram ever did.
There really isn't a good way to do a normal Ghost.
Yeah, that's probably why it took them so long to make normal Ghost. It's because how do you design it?
Yeah.
Like, sure, you could literally say any type combo you want, but you also need to put it in practice, like, how do you emphasize, yes, this is a blank blank type?
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of designing like my own little personal project Pokemon region, nothing digital, all like pen and paper.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just literally been planning over, thinking, looking at mythology to find out, like, things. And, I forgot what it's called. It's like the Boatata or something in Brazilian mythology.
Could have been
And
really
it's like,
funny if they
it's like a
made it the
fire,
ghost sprite from.
it's like a fire snake. And I've been thinking about that, and I wanted to make like a water fire type that's like a fire snake. But it also like goes in the water, I think that would be good, and it's based off of Boatata. Like, you have to really search deep if you want to make like if there's a type combination that you can't really find any like basic examples for, then you have to search deep, and there's that with a lot of Pokemon designs, to be honest.
Well, yeah, but again, that's just taking creative liberties, and that's also how they get some names for Pokemon.
Yeah, and then there's Flamigo.
I mean, the flamingo is your friend, Flamigo, and I mean it's a flamingo.
Yeah. But that's the problem. That's it. It's a flamingo, and they removed the N from the name.
I mean,
just to make funny Spanish word reference. Hee hee ha ha.
I mean, they were able to make something.
I mean, at least give it an evolution, like.
Hi, Paleozilla. You ever tried fighting a bird, though? That's why exactly flying is super effective against fighting, because you can't fight a bird. Have you tried to punch a bird? They just fly away.
I think it's been done, because I was looking up type combos that have been used when I was designing Pokemon, right? And I think ghost fighting has been done, but
it's been done a couple of times.
But I had this really good idea. It's literally like a ghost fist. Awkward silence.
Alright, I need you to calm down on spamming right there, Spoopy. I will time you out again if you keep spamming.
Probably gonna have to You're probably gonna have to, time them out. Maybe anyway. Specifically for that.
If you keep on spamming, then that prevents me from seeing other people talk.
Also that emoji specifically. Anyway, what I was trying to get at is having like a fist, right? Or maybe even two fists. So kind of like Knuckle Attack, and they're like a spiritual like ghost fist.
Mm-hmm.
So like it would be based off like spiritual like fighting like spiritually, like all that. Like there may be even a bit of the Doctor Strange thing going on in there,
How many ghost fighting types did we get? We have Annihilate, we have Marshadow.
Marshadow doesn't really count as like mythical, so I wouldn't count that as a basic Pokemon because not many people are gonna have access to that.
Golurk is very close to being a fighting ghost, but they decided to make it ground for some reason.
Golurk? Oh, which one's that? I know the name.
It was the,
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Why is that ground?
Yeah, I don't know.
That should have been Ghost Rock. Okay, alright,
Because
let's count how many times we could have gotten a Ghost Rock type.
I think we did have a Ghost Rock. Let me see. Did we?
No. I thought we were going to get it with Runarigus, but no.
Yeah, that one was ground type.
And so was Golurk.
Fire Ghost, Ghost Dragon, Water Ghost, Fire Ghost, Grass Ghost. Oh yeah, there was no Rock Ghost. Okay.
Okay, there are 3 Pokemon that could have been Ghost Rock type. Golurk, Runarigus, and the dog one from Gen 9? It's literally a graveyard. It was graveyard or something like along the lines of that.
Yeah.
This Tera raid doesn't appear to be going very well.
We're fine. I just gotta get my Tera up, and then I just calm mine twice, and we win.
Alright. I feel like the loot on the 7-star Tera raids isn't great.
No, it's good.
I mean, it's good, but I feel like I've gotten better loot from like 5 and 6 stars. Like, I feel like we should at least get some harder for doing like this.
Well, the thing is that these things are really great for grinding out money, so you can get yourself rich really, really quick. That's the thing.
I've got about 3 mil, I think. Hold on, let me check.
Because, like, the vitamins sell for a lot of money.
I'm checking how much I have. I'm not even on Scarlet right now. Wait, by the way, is there a chance we could do a union circle?
I'm not going to be doing a Union Circle tonight because this is the last night that I can stream this for the raid specifically, because I don't stream on Sundays. And this raid will be gone on Sunday night.
Okay. I didn't mean like live Union Circle, I just meant like private.
Yeah, sometime later we can. It's just that tonight specifically I'm not doing any Union Circles.
Yes, okay.
Oh my god, this Skeledirge is almost freaking dead, bro. I just need one more Calm Mind. I just need one more Calm Mind.
I do specifically want to show off my new fit because I really like it. So you know I used to have that Aurora cool helmet?
Giga Impact!
I completely got rid of the Aurora helmet because, yeah. Oh, 3,528,000.
Oh no. I didn't get a chance to attack! No!
For my cub food, did I actually use Scroll of Waters or Scroll of Darkness? Because I think I used Waters in Sword and Shield.
I really don't care which one people use for Urshifu. I just know that either one's good.
Water's actually like a really good type, to be honest.
Both of them are good. Dark Fighting is a really good offensive type combo that not many things can resist, and then Water Fighting just defensively is a little bit better, but then it's also, you have a multi-hit move that gets stronger and always critical hits whenever it lands. So it's really hard. The only real counter to it is Pokemon that have an ability that makes them immune to water moves. And the ability of the Pokemon itself stops people from clicking Protect because you literally just ignore it.
Yeah, I agree. I just evolved it into an Urshifu. I feel like Urshifu's actually got a good design. Like, I know people aren't for standing up Pokemon, but I actually do like it.
YY4X.
I still remember, like, finding Kubfu in the world after doing all those Snatsworth things. And then just...
It's just sitting there right in front of the falls. You literally, if you have the fly point unlocked for it, you literally teleport right next to it, and he's just sitting there.
Yeah, I just kind of went through all of them. I didn't really know which, like, I was just kind of doing them. Anyway, what I was going to say is, like, going into that, and then hearing the Sword and Shield battle music, like, I know Sword and Shield isn't that old, but I just felt so, like, it felt nostalgic somehow for a game that I played about 2 months ago.
You know, the sad part is that Sword and Shield was back in 2019, right? It's been 5 years.
That?
Yeah, it's been 5 years. It's been 5 years since Sword and Shield.
That hit hard. Jeez, I thought it had only been like 3 or 4.
No, it's been 5 years.
I thought because Scarlet's only been out for a year, and then I thought there were 3 years in between
Nope.
Pokemon, and I'm
It's been out for 2.
Scarlet's been out for 2 years.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Hold up. Oh, someone just commented on one of my videos. Is it doing well again? Yeah, it's doing pretty well.
Anyone else trying to join?
Let's see. Subscribers. Subscribers. Oh, my video's doing well again. Look, you know how I lost 11 subscribers?
Mm-hmm.
I gained 3. Yay!
Spoopy, can you please stop spamming? I will time you out again.
For like Spoopy's using some very specific emojis. I'm just doing some BP grinding.
Alright, I warned you. Can't say I didn't warn you.
You might have to ban them from the stream because you have timed them out twice now. As well as persistent. I mean, it's not my stream, I'm just... Travel over 500 yards. Have you done the final boss of Blueberry Academy?
Yes I have.
Is it difficult?
I mean, that's kind of suggestive.
Relative. It's relative, because your team's very overpowered. Your team's very, very good. They're all EV trained, and you definitely have strats and stuff going on in there.
So I'm just using basic Pokemon knowledge. I'm not doing anything crazy. My team's not even really cracked. I'm literally... First off, the main problem with my team is that I'm using Dunsparce as a actual choice in the matter, first off.
I feel kind of pathetic because I was playing battles the other day, you know, online ones, and I lost to a what was it? I don't remember what it was. It was like a level 50, like, you know, your average Joe, like, Pokemon, like something that you might have on your team, considering it is pretty good. Like, I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was like a level 50 one of those. So like somebody's at like probably team Pokemon. And then also on their team was a level 30 Sandygar and a level 1 Mimikyu, and I lost because they were using a Destiny Bomb strat.
Well, I mean,
I've got 50 DP. What should I use it on?
I mean, if you see someone's using Destiny Bond on something, if you outspeed it and you know they're doing Destiny Bond, then you literally just wait the turn after they click Destiny Bond, and then you just kill them afterwards because they have to click Destiny Bond before you for it to work.
True.
And if you have a setup move, then you could just keep on just clicking a setup move until Destiny Bond runs out.
How broken would this game be if you could use KO moves and Destiny Bond on Tera raid Pokemon?
I mean, it would be kind of dumb in a way that it would defeat the whole purpose of the raids even being a thing. That they would literally just do what Sword and Shield did, where those moves just straight up just fail inside of raids. I'm pretty sure they actually do in raids, actually. In Scarlet, I'm pretty sure those moves actually just straight up fail. If you try to use them, it just says that it just fails.
Yeah. Also, you know when like you have a Pokemon like you're playing like a battle, like a double battle or something, and then one of your Pokemon uses like, I don't know, just like say you're a random move against Pokemon, but then that Pokemon dies before your Pokemon can use the move, and then it just fails the move. So that's just a waste of a move. Like, I feel like that should like do something against when they bring out next Pokemon or something at least.
That wouldn't make sense because it defeats the purpose of turn order.
True. But,
because that's how the battling mechanics are programmed. They're based off turn order.
True. I found a Mess Outbreak of Scyther. I don't really care. Scyther doesn't really have a very good shiny.
And this should beat it.
What do you think is the best shine? Top five favorite shinies?
Well, that's not really a fair thing to ask because it's obviously going to be biased.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Because everyone has their own opinions when it comes to shinies. Like, some people will say that X shiny is awful, and some people will say X shiny is the most amazing shiny they've ever seen.
Yeah, but then again, nobody's going to be out here saying Garchomp is the most amazing shiny that they've ever seen, and they love it to death.
Yeah, it's like some people could say, like, oh, Skeletor's shiny is awesome, but it's like, I know that some people will probably disagree because some people might not like that their Fire Croc turned pink.
True. But, like, okay, let's see, biased. There's biased. In your opinion, what are your top 5 favorite shinies? In your opinion. Biased. Extremely biased.
So my top 5 favorite shinies.
I wonder if it could be Dunsparce in there somewhere.
Gee, I don't know. Just totally don't have bias that my all-time favorite Pokemon also has my all-time favorite shiny. Couldn't possibly be that.
No.
Okay, so... Alright, so... Obvious one out of the way. We have... Cloth. I love the blue.
Is that number 5 or number 1? Where are we starting from?
Number 1 is Dunsparce. Number 2, I'd probably have to say is Earthworm. Because it's just a little blueberry.
Yes, indeed.
Cloth, because it gives me the vibes of like, oh, it's like a snow crab kind of thing. That's pretty cool.
I like, I don't want to butt in with your tier list right here, but like, I love shinies that have like either a really deep like black instead of their normal colorful colors, or they go from a very monotone sort of color set to a very colorful color set.
Okay. Where did I have it?
I'm gonna go have breakfast real quick.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. Alright, number 3 right here.
I'm just going to breakfast. So
You're fine.
You
can see it on playback. So 3 is Hydrapple, 4 is Electros, and then 5 is Lapras. Top 5. It was very close, but if I could fit like another slot, then I would also put Druddigon in there for one of my top picks for shinies. But sadly, can't have Druddigon in this game. comes the next one. I was really sad because I was really hoping Druddigon would be in the game when transfers opened. And I was just going to shiny hunt for that thing forever. But they decided no. Even with all the caves that exist in this game, the cave Pokemon was not allowed to be in the game. Which shiny would you redesign and how? Alright, first off, get it out of the way. Just get the elephant out of the room. Gengar, literally just do what they did Mega Gengar shiny. That's literally it. Whatever Mega Gengar shiny ended up looking like, just literally make that the normal shiny. There you go. That's the first one. For Garchomp, honestly, I would have liked it if, like, the middle evolution, Gabite, like, if it just kept that color scheme where it had the blue. It was also for the G-Max too? Yeah, it was also for its G-Max form too. Which literally makes me question more why the normal form of Gengar isn't like that. I don't know why. It just makes it that much more noticeable of just how underwhelming its shiny is normally. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's like, it could have just, from one of its other forms, Garchomp should have just kept that shiny color. Like, for some shinies, sometimes it's not even a matter of, like, oh, it's because I want the shiny to just look better. It's also a fact of, like, I can't tell when I'm shiny hunting something, I can't tell if it's shiny or not. No, you're fine, Abdel, you're fine.
Back now. Got my tea as well, so very British. If I had to do my top 5 list of my favourite shinies, completely biased because I love some of these and I have them. Number 1, definitely Minior, for sure.
Meteor's a good one.
Number 2, it'll probably be some sort of gold shiny, so basically it would be Tinkerton if it was a good shiny, not bronze. And also, I feel like Tinkerton shiny could have gone blue.
Tinkerton shiny isn't necessarily bad, it's just that you need the right lighting to actually notice it.
Yes, indeed. So I'd probably have to go some sort of gold shiny, so maybe Fortress. I do have Fortress, but maybe also Frelor. So I don't know, any sort of gold shiny are very good. But if we're doing by ones that, if I had to choose, probably Fortress just because of the fact that it's my first shiny. In third place, I'd probably have to go Decidueye. I love Decidueye. And in fourth place, another starter, Empoleon. Not necessarily a popular pick, but I chose Sobble for Sword and Shield, so And then 5th place, probably Ho-Oh. And that's kind of what are the chances because you're using Ho-Oh right now. I do really like Ho-Oh shiny. And also something, a lot of people obsess over Greninja's shiny. I don't really, I mean, I like the black, but I feel like it contrasts a bit.
Well, the thing is that it thematically does kind of make sense because it's a super dark color, and it's a ninja. It's a ninja frog. Like,
Yeah, it does make sense. So
yeah.
I like when shinies do that. They make it closer to its original thing. But I just feel like I don't know if it's the lighting of Scarlet and Violet because I've seen it in other the sprite I've seen it in other games with sprites. You know, they look good. I don't know if it's the lighting with Scarlet and Violet, but seeing shiny Greninja was like I've seen like people like have one in like human circles and like Tera raids. And I just don't think it looks as good as a model in Scarlet and Violet as it does as a sprite. Like some shinies in Scarlet and Violet got a massive buff. Like they look so much better than they did in other games.
Right.
Like take a Fortress for example. Like before he just kind of looked like a pale, sort of not very shiny yellow, and now he's like proper golden, like actually golden. Gonna pick up my Joy-Cons.
Alright, come on, Ho-Oh. This is still possible.
It's still possible, unlikely to win. Also very.
As long as I don't get crit and nobody else dies, then we're good.
I just rolled down a cliff on like Koraidon, and then a Numel just chased after me and rolled down the cliff as well. Like I just saw a Numel just like plummeting towards my head.
This Ice Beam's gonna hurt a bit. Yep. Alright.
Hello, little Bulbasaur.
Calm
You
mind
kind of
up.
want to do a shiny hunt for Bulbasaur. I need to do some raids.
Normally, when it comes to me shiny hunting, it's normally I just shiny hunt unless it's either someone specifically asks me for it, or I shiny hunt something that I'm going to use.
Yeah.
If it's neither of those two options, then the only reason for me to have a shiny is one, someone gave it to me, or two, I ran into it by accident.
I usually just collect shinies that I think look cool, or if I ran into it by accident. I don't really intend to use a lot of them in battle.
No, I didn't mean to press R, because I know I can't Tera yet.
Wait, does the Blissies have Herba?
Yeah. But
Are they guaranteed Herba?
most of the time, but if you're talking about the ones in this event right now, no. You have to do a non-event one.
Okay, so basically I'm just gonna have to wait till there are new postings or find one randomly in the world. Because half of them are the event ones, and then there's also an Empoleon, which is part of the event. And then the other ones are Ninetales, the Solosis evolution, that one. And then there's a 1-star Tera raid of the one before Hariyama, I can never remember his name, and then there's Gudra. So I don't think I'm going to be getting much Herba. Jeez, Bulbasaur, you scared me. Bulbasaur is literally friend-shaped.
Alright, come on. Come on, Ho-Oh, come on. I need you to do Omega damage here. I need you to get like a super duper crit so we can catch up on time.
Bulbasaur, why are you friend-shaped?
Ooh! Let's go, we won!
How? I'm sorry. No, like, actually how? Oh, I just felt pee on myself. There's a bug Tera raid here. I'll check it out.
Found a shiny Flittle today, but when I looked up,
Does Lapras...
it's...
Is Lapras got an increased chance of dropping Herba?
Yes, I have a list right here of the Urban Mystic arrays
Okay.
that you want to look for.
If it's a bug Tera Lapras, what Pokemon should I bring?
I mean, the important thing is, what moves do you know Lapras has? First things first, don't bring a water type. I'm telling you that right now. Do not bring a water type to a
Yes.
Lapras raid. I don't care what Terra type it is, don't bring a water type. You will die.
Probably don't bring a fire type.
Yeah, don't bring fire and don't bring water. Okay, Abdallah, have a good night.
Probably don't bring grass as well, because it is bug, so it's not going to do much. It's bug Tera.
Yeah. No problem, Abdallah. Don't bring... If you're weak to ice, or if you're weak to water, don't bring it. And if you're a water type, don't bring it, because it has freeze dry.
What about Tinkaton?
I mean, it can't really do much to you, but what do you do to it?
Fair enough. I don't know why, I thought Steel was good against bug.
I mean, Steel resists bug, but it's not super effective against it.
Yeah, that's probably why I thought that then.
Bug is only weak to fire, flying, and rock.
Don't bring rock types.
No.
Is fighting good against?
Against bug? No. Bug resist fighting.
Okay, oh yeah, I forgot about that. We actually talked about it earlier, weren't we? Anyway, hold on, I'm gonna look up the super... A lot of things are super effective against bug.
I want to use you for this.
Most things are good against bug because it's...
Well, bug is more of a defensive typing more so than a offensive typing. It has niche, super effective targets that it can hit. It's just that there's not many things that you're going to be using bug against because it suffers a lot of the same problems that grass suffers. Like, it's great to be super effective against dark and psychic types. That's a really good, super effective target to hit. That's why bug isn't all that bad. But it's also bad in the fact of a lot of other common types just do not care about getting hit by bug moves. It's like, okay, fire, flying, fighting, ghost.
Probably, if I have a flying type somewhere, that's probably... Okay, I have a Roaring Moon. That has 2 flying type moves.
Yeah, but you're fighting a Lapras and you're going to die to freeze dry.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking. That's why that's a problem. Which is difficult, to be honest. I'm probably not going to use an egg.
Just look for like a steel type or something with really high special defense.
I have my Tinkaton, but not necessarily what I want. Yes. Have you heard that theory about the how in the final mythical Pokemon of Scarlet and Violet is going to be like a Celebi, but it's a mix between a future and past? And I was thinking, that doesn't make any sense at all.
Do you not know the lore behind Celebi?
Yeah, I know it. I know the lore behind Celebi, like how it... Yeah, I know the lore behind Celebi, but like, why would it be half future looking and then half past looking? Like, what would have happened to make that happen?
Easy. Time paradox.
Yeah, I know, but like, it's just like very strange. Also, it's not even yellow, so I don't.
It thematically makes sense with the game. If it's available in both versions, it thematically will make sense because it's a time paradox and the game centers around past and future.
Okay.
So everything checks out.
Oh, I've got a good one here. I've got a steel. I've got my Goldengo, and I could teach it a. And it's got rock. It's got. I could teach it rock type moves, so that might work well.
I mean, all you really need for Goldengo, it literally learns a Tera raid set that it could use in basically any raid. It's literally just make it rain, nasty clot, shadow ball, and recover. If you really, for this bug raid specifically, you could literally just substitute one of your attacking moves for Power Gem. That's it. There you go. There's your set.
Why doesn't it let me change the moves?
Probably because you're in like a wrong menu for it.
Okay, yeah. No, you're right. I forgot that I was choosing which Pokemon. I'm very silly. So change moves. Okay, so what moves for Tera Raid?
I mean, for most Tera raids, it's literally just make it rain, Shadow Ball, Nasty Plot, and recover, and Goldengo learns all that naturally. But for this bug raid,
Make it rain.
yeah, for the bug
Nasty
raid
Plot.
specifically, you could just put Power Gem on it since it learns Power Gem through TM.
It's got Power Gem on it.
Alright, that works out for that Lapras raid specifically, so you should be fine.
I do kind of want to try the strat though. I've never tried it before. We'll see. I need to level it up anyway because it's only on level 49.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're not going to like any raids with that.
Yeah. Well, now it's learned Make It Rain. Is Goldengo a special or physical attacker?
It's a special attacker, a super special attacker. It has a really high special attack stat. It tops at like 401, I think. Let me check.
I'm just giving it feathers and...
Yep, 400. With a positive special attack nature, it tops out at 401 special attack when you max it out.
I'm just giving it good stuff for it. Anyway, remember moves. Confuse Ray. Wait, when does it learn Nasty Plot?
It's probably one of the later levels. Just level up to level 100 and then just remember moves.
I just need to get some actual like candies.
How do you not have... Well, okay, what part of the game are you in?
What do you mean?
Like, have you already beaten the game?
Yes, well, I've beaten all of the DLC as well. I just used all my candies that I had saved up on my team.
How do you still not have, like, hundreds more?
Well, am I supposed to?
I mean, with everything that I'm doing, I have slot capped my large candies.
I also used them on my shinies to get them to level 100.
And I have been doing the same thing too.
Okay, wait, how did you do? Maybe you just did a lot more Tera raids than me.
I mean, probably.
Okay.
But
I'm
for the
you know what,
most
I'm thinking
part, I'm normally just playing this game just every now and then. Like, the most playtime I have, honestly, is when I'm streaming, is the most I actually play.
I'm just gonna do some BBQs and grind up to get item printer and get more candies.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing, too, is that if there's ever a 7-star raid, then yeah, I, like, constantly grind it, and they just give you those candies for free, like crazy, so... Yeah, I do that too, and I have them saved up because I know sometimes people are going to ask me when I'm streaming, can you help me level up my Pokemon so I could do this raid? And then there you go. But it doesn't even take that many candies to level up a Pokemon. I leveled up a level 1 Pokemon to level 100 with like 26 candies.
Yeah, but those were probably extra large candies.
Yeah, they were. But I still have hundreds more of them because it's not a lot of candy, because not everyone is giving me a level 1 Pokemon. So if anything, I'm spending like 5 or 6. Alright, next Empoleon raid. Hopefully,
Goldengo is so fast.
hopefully we get some people for this. Because I do kind of want to keep using Ho-Oh, but I'm okay with going like one of my other Pokemon if I need to. I could also try Snorlax, but I will need support with that, with someone that has like Skill Swap or something if we don't have a full lobby.
I could join. I don't think I have any Pokemon with skill swap. But...
Do you have a... Do you have something that doesn't...
I think I have
die?
one of. I think I have the Pokemon for the Oko strategy.
Well, I'm not trying to look for an Oko strategy, just trying to just beat the raid.
I know.
None of my Pokemon can synergize with the Oko strategy, I'm telling you that right now. None of my Pokemon for this raid do. All my Pokemon that I'm using, I specifically have them designed to, okay, I'm doing this by myself. Can I beat this raid by myself? The only exception to that is Tinkaton, but that's only because I was playing with Swag with his Goodra that I traded him, and that's when I just thought of something that could support his Goodra. Besides that, I was using Corviknight, I was using Mew. Those are my top 2 picks every single time for the raid.
Okay. I'm looking for a Dragon-type Pokemon. So then I need to take a photo of it for BP. Dragon-type Pokemon... There's a lot of dragons in the canyon.
I mean, it makes sense.
I guess so. There's some up here though, aren't there? Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
No, that's good.
Yeah. I feel like there are dragon types. Aren't there? I think I might be seeing things.
Yeah, Lona Executor is a dragon type too, yeah.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. I just found a Kingdra though.
Kingdra doesn't spawn in the wild.
Wait, never mind. It wasn't a Kingdra.
Yeah, it was a
It was the
Seadra.
3 ever. I'm just... I'm gonna go find a Alolan Executor. It's tall, so it's a dragon type. It's shiny. No. They're all around my
Oh wait, never mind. Never mind.
Honestly, if anyone wants to like have a Pokemon for this Empoleon raid that is super duper easy to use, that doesn't take much effort, just build a Vaporeon. That's like it. There literally should be like no excuse to not be able to have a Vaporeon.
Go into the item printer, try and get myself some candies.
Oh yeah, I did spam the item printer a couple times before. I should do that again.
It's really worth it. You get so much out of it. You can literally get all those like stat things like calcium, carbos, iron, stuff like that.
Yeah.
For like very easy.
Mm-hmm.
The only issue is if you don't do a lot of auto battling or.
I have a Vaporeon one built, but the NPC Intimidate kills me.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's why usually, if you ever see an Intimidate Pokemon, if you're doing this solo, if you ever see your NPCs have Intimidate, it's normally in your best interest to just exit the raid and just find a brand new one. Just to get new AI for it.
This is the only time I'm not happy finding treasures with the item printer, because I'm looking for candies.
Oh, like this situation right here. I got a Tauros. Yay.
Oh, hooray. Wait, what do you mean when you say you got a Tauros?
For one of the partner Pokemon in the Empoleon raid, because nobody showed up, so I'm doing it by myself.
Oh.
This is still possible, believe it or not. This is still possible, but it's extremely difficult now.
Gen 1 Pokemon seeing the max stats of the most basic Pokemon in Gen 9.
That's what you call power creep. Literally, your average Pokemon nowadays, they like have at least one stat that is pretty decent, or they just have, if they don't have the insane stats, then they're either just gonna have a good move pool, or they're just gonna have some ridiculous ability.
But back in the Gen 1 days.
To be fair, Gen 1 is Gen 1, so it's like they were trying to figure out what they wanted to even do with Pokemon.
Yeah, you can't really diss Gen 1. Gen 1 is what started Pokemon, to be fair. Oh, 2 golds. Oh, let's go! I got an XP candy. I got 3 XP candy XLs.
Plus 6
No.
Ice Beam doesn't even do 50%.
Please. Okay, I'm not complaining. I did just get the Pokeball Lotto. I'm not complaining, but I need those candies.
Wait, I didn't die to the surf? Man, I wanted to actually die to the surf, man. That would have been perfect.
I have guaranteed rainbow for the Pokeball Lotto. I got 3 rainbows in the Pokeball Lotto, and I also got a luxury ball.
Cool.
Wait, what? That's actually good. Wait, I got a sport ball and 2 safari balls. That's rare. That's good.
I can't believe plus 6 surf did not kill me from half HP. There's 3 turns of sun.
Just give me candies.
I want this Empoleon to wipe my stats before I do anything.
No. I just got the Pokeball Lotto again.
There you go. Stat changes and abilities. Thank you.
I'm not complaining, but I just got rainbow. It's enticing me in. It knows that when I got 2 rainbows. I swear to God, if they're like safari balls or something, imagine one of them's a master ball. And it's 2 that I didn't have before. It's a level ball and a friend ball.
Yeah, Blue Sea raids technically are faster than the item printer because you kind of just have a belly drum Pokemon. You click belly drum
True.
and then you just smack it one time and it dies, kind of thing.
True, but then again. Alright, time to load up Goldango. You just like Nasty Plot as well.
Yeah,
And
nasty
replace
plot.
that with Belgium. And now he's got all the moves. He's got Make It Rain, Recover, Nasty Plot, and Shadow Ball.
Or Metronome and just spam A. Yeah. Obviously, definitely make sure you're using a physical attacker for Blissey Raid so you're not wasting your time.
Okay, he's level 68. And the raids are 5-star, so I don't know if that's enough. I don't think so. Aren't they set level 70 for the 5-star raids?
5-star raids are like, I think it's like level 60, around the level 60-ish range, 60 to 70,
Okay.
I think. A 6-star raid should be level 75.
So, with a level 68 Goldengo, I'm good, right?
I mean, it's okay, but it's always helpful to be as high level as possible.
True, but I don't really want to spend all my time grinding. I literally have the raid done, that's good.
Alright, come on, Ho. Come on. Alright, the sun is up. We're at +4. Oh no! The wipe, no! Ah, fudge. How much time do I have? Okay, I have enough turns of sun. I have enough.
Also, kind of random, but do you think you could guide me through using this strategy?
What?
I've never used
What,
it.
the Goldango set?
Yeah, I've never used it before.
I mean, you kind of just start the raid by clicking Nasty Plot 3 times, and then you just click the move that does more damage to the target you're looking at. That's kind of it. If you're low on HP, you just click Recover.
Okay.
That's kind of just how Goldango works with that build.
Nice. Cool. Very simple. Hello, Lapras. Have I got a shiny out of the Tera raid?
No. It is possible, but there's no way to manipulate the odds.
Yeah, I know. I saw a streamer get a shiny King Gambit once.
Alright, come on, baby. Come on, set up.
That ice beam didn't actually do it. Second nasty plot.
Come on, let me get this attack off. I want to see how much this does.
Nasty plot. If it's only effective against the Lapras, do you think I should go for Make It Rain?
I mean, Make It Rain is your strongest move.
Okay.
Also, Styler type is good for defensive types and damage since it doesn't do the dumb thing out of the dens. What dumb thing?
Oh, I've got to use Recover now.
Oh no, I forgot to set up the sun. Fudge.
Also, so you know how, like, when you use Make It Rain, it gets the special attack down? Should I use Nasty Plot again? Or is it fine?
I mean, that's when you just keep track of like your stats. That's why you press Y to check your status to see what your stats are. Nasty Plot is supposed to offset the special attack drops that you get. That's why normally you Nasty Plot
I just died.
first. That's why if you Nasty Plot first, then you click Make It Rain.
I just died. I don't actually see Make It Rain doing any damage.
Okay. Alright, if you're about done with that raid, I'm gonna see this for myself. Oh, you're talking about that one. Okay. Well, it makes sense that if you're not inside of a Tera raid, then it makes sense that they have that restriction because that's absolutely broken. Did your raid end yet?
Mine?
Yeah.
No, it's going very slowly.
Alright. If you don't win it, then I'll join it. Cause I just want to see this for myself.
It's pretty strong. It's only got one water type move though, which is interesting.
I mean, it's a Lapras, like, it's realistically, and it's a 5-star, so it's not really going to be crazy. It's just, okay, I have water, I have ice, and then I'm probably going to have one random coverage move.
Yep. Okay, this raid did not go well. Goldengo probably should have been higher leveled, in hindsight.
Well, the thing about Stellar Tera type is that the real power of Stellar Tera type is if you have the move Tera Blast. That's where the power really shines. That's why you get the drawback.
I have my Garganical on Stella because he's got a very wide moveset.
So, just for reference, if people are not aware, there's a hidden mechanic for the Stellar Tera type if you have the move Tera Blast. It doesn't say it, but it's a hidden mechanic where if you have Tera Blast and you're Stellar Tera type, Tera Blast turns into a 100 base power move when you use it.
That's not a lot.
And if you use it, it gives you a drop in attack and special attack by 1 stage when you use it. But also the added benefit you get is that it is guaranteed to be super effective against any Tera type, no matter what. That's why it needs that drawback.
I'll be right back. Also the raid failed, so I'll invite.
Okay. Yeah, on a contrary Pokemon like Serperior, then using Stellar Tera type Tera Blast is absolutely broken. Because you have a move that is guaranteed to hit every single type in the game. And if they Tera, you don't need to guess what their Tera is because it'll always be super effective. And it's going to hit for 100 base power. But because of contrary, the next one is going to be even stronger. And it keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So that's part of the reason why for bouncing that it doesn't change your type defensively.
Okay. I'm back. I'm gonna go start the raid online with link code.
Okay.
Challenge as a group. You fight friends with link code. Okay, the link code is 3
Okay.
R H Y D M.
Was it M or N?
M.
Okay, so
Hold up. Yep, 3 R H.
H.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y D M. Yeah. That's weird.
Are you actually online? Online?
Yep, it says online mode.
Then do you have to be reading something wrong then?
No, I'm looking at your thing, and that's exactly what it says on my screen.
Oops, wrong thing.
Maybe your thing's just a bit slow.
Alright, we're gonna try this one again.
3.
Yes, 3.
Yep. R H Y D M. Yep, that's exactly what it says. Here we go.
Okay. Alright,
Shall I use my gold ender?
if you want to. What's the star on this one? Oh, it's only a 5-star? Okay.
I'm just gonna use gold ender because Skeledurge. Actually, you know what? It's a 5-star, so Skeledurge will probably do fine.
It has water moves.
I know it has 1, but then again, it's a 5-star, and my Skeledurge is pretty high on HP. He's 360 something.
What level are you?
100.
Okay.
Just start the raid battle. I don't know why it wasn't letting you in before. It does not make any sense.
Just probably just doesn't like connection from your console.
Imagine we do this and there's no harbor.
I mean, that's fully possible. They're not guaranteed. The drops are not guaranteed. It's just they have much higher chances.
You find it weird how Arben can have a shiny in his battles with you. See how much that does more than the Make It Rain with the Nasty Plots.
Well, I mean, you're comparing a level 100 to a level 68.
Yeah, I know. That didn't do anything. That's not even gonna knock me out with 3 hits, that Aria Grande or whatever that thing's called.
Well, I mean, it was a fairy type move, and you're a fire type, so it's not really going to do much damage.
Sparkling Aria? That's a water type move, isn't it?
Did it say super effective?
I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's super effective. That didn't do anything. I just saw something that literally did like basically 0 HP, and then afterwards, the best part was afterwards it said a critical hit. Stella on your Dunsparce. I feel bad for people who have a shiny Dunsparce with 2 segments because it just doesn't even feel like it's worth anything anymore.
Let's see. 5-star raids are level 75, just that some IVs aren't perfect, unlike 6-star those.
Oh,
Okay.
they are.
Okay.
That's probably why Goldengo wasn't doing too hot.
Alright. I was trying to remember what the like levels were because
There's that Tera
I don't
boosted,
remember what the how the level scaling is for the lower levels.
that Tera boosted Torch Song does a lot of damage. Hold up. Watch this. This is gonna kill. This is gonna kill. Watch this. Wait for it. Oh, Lapis, why are you using this when I'm about to attack? Okay. Wait further for it. Watch this. Very, very good Torch Song. Metronome, special attack boost, and Terra boosted. Do I have Lapis? I'll catch you just in case I don't have it.
One
yes, we
Herba
got
Mystica.
We got one! Yay! I wish I'd saved before that, because then I could have done it again.
Well, you would only get the benefits one time. That's the problem with trying to grind, is that if you're the host of it, you don't get the benefits everyone else does.
What do you mean?
Because it's like, hey, I found Herba Mystica, let's grind it. Okay. You grind it for like 6 hours, and it's like, okay, everyone else has like 100 Herba Mysticas. Great. Glad I could help you all. Alright, now my turn to get Herba Mystica. Okay,
Oh.
I got my 2 Herba Mystica.
Okay. I understand now.
Yeah.
Also, when you do shiny sandwiches, do you do rice drop?
Do I do what?
Rice drop.
What do you
You do know about rice drop, right?
What do you mean by that?
The rice drop method for doing shiny sandwiches.
How does that method work?
Okay, so basically, so you know how rice is a normal type in sandwiches?
I didn't know, because I always reference the shiny hunting sandwich formula.
Okay, well, rice is normal type for sandwiches, but you can alter that if you do different condiments. So basically, what you do is you do your Herba Mystica, and then you do your condiments, and then you don't place the rice on the bread. You just like let go of it before you don't put it on the bread, otherwise that could change it. And then you put the pin in, and then you literally have a level 3 sparkling for any type you did. Because instead of having the ingredients match the type, you have the condiments match the type.
Okay, so theoretically, what do you use for dragon?
I have it somewhere.
Because
You're
fire,
right,
I could get fire. It's probably just using red peppers. Grass is probably
I know
green. Electric
I
is
know
probably
that-
yellow pepper. So how do you do the
Water's
other
chili
type?
sauce. I know that for a fact.
That literally makes no sense.
I know, but that's what the type sheet said. Also, I don't give me too much.
Alright, back to Empoleon. 6 VP. Artie, did you like it? Was it good? Hmm? I know.
Okay, I put it down there. It's low quality because I was watching it on the TV. I'm gonna try and find it again and then just screenshot it on my phone or something. But that's it.
That's the rice drop type sheet. I sent it in chat.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Okay. Um, yeah, I like the other one better. The other one makes
Really?
much more sense.
This one seems like a lot cheaper and easier. That's all, because you have no danger of dropping any of your ingredients, except for the ones you have to drop, which is rice. That's why they call it the rice drum method. I like when regional forms of Pokemon's shinies match their original forms.
I mean, it would make sense, because it's still the same Pokemon, it's just from a different region.
Yeah, I know. I like that because nice little reference. It's almost normal. What was I saying?
No one's gonna try to join any more Empoleon reads?
I could, but I don't really want the Empoleon, to be honest.
It's not a matter of just wanting the Empoleon. I'm not doing this to get Empoleon, because I already done this. I'm
Sure.
just doing this just to get free money.
Free money, true. But I feel like item printer is more efficient, isn't it?
It's kind of down to luck, whereas this one, you just do it.
True. Fair enough. Hold on, I want to check my rare Pokeballs.
Plus, this is also free. The item printer, you need blueberry points in order for it to work.
Yeah, true, but they're not that easy to get at all. Are you ice? No, I'm not ice type. What was ice type? What's an ice type? There's Crabominable. Crabominable's an ice type, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's ice fighting, unfortunately.
Oh, what a good type combination for sure. Do you remember when they were advertising? What was it? It was the pre-evolution of Crabominable as like really amazing and super good for like competitive Pokemon.
Nope.
And yeah.
Do not even know what you're even talking about with that. I have never in my life ever once seen or heard anyone advertise that Crabrawler was going to actually be good for anything.
Basically, when they announced the Alola region, right, they were advertising Crabrawler as like a Pokemon that's really good for competitive, and they were showing clips of it OHKOing like a bunch of Pokemon, and it was just all false because its stats weren't good enough for that. Like Pokemon Company was literally faking Crabominable being good, which was Crabominable Crabrawler, and it wasn't even. It's literally a pre-evo as well. Like I don't understand.
I mean, I think it's more so they weren't advertising it being good. They were advertising more that, hey, we have a new fighting type Pokemon.
No, but they were showing like but they were literally like talking about how good it was in competitive Pokemon, and it was like, and it had clips of it OHKOing like high level Pokemon, and it was all fake. It was all made up. Like that.
I mean, you could do that with any Pokemon.
Yeah, true. But it was all made up. Like they had completely fabricated it. Like they obviously had changed the stats of like that one specific Crabrawler because there was no possible. They literally had, because people had done the math. Literally, they did like the working out, and they found that there was literally no way that it could have OHKO'd anything like that.
Yes, there is.
How?
Hey, this thing's at -6 defense. Gee, I wonder if this super effective move from this +6 attack fighting type is going to OHKO it.
I guess they just cut that part out then.
It's like, come
cut
on.
that out.
Like, come on, Dunsparce is a bad Pokemon, but hey, when it gets to +6, it's like, how do I suddenly kill it? And wow, it just killed me in one hit.
Yeah. Even still, it's like even still they're advertising it as the best competitive Pokemon so far, and it's not really. That's like the main thing with it.
I mean, I think it's more in reference to the region itself of new Pokemon exclusive to the region at the time that you might want to try out, because it's a fighting types are kind of hard to come by early game in Sun and Moon. That's kind of the point of Crabrawler. It's your early game fighting type in Sun and Moon.
I don't really like Crabrawler as a Pokemon like design, to be honest.
It's just a coconut crab. What more do you want from it?
I'm looking for the video that I watched. I cannot find it at all. It was a long time ago, to be fair.
I mean, Sun and Moon was how many years ago at this point?
How did I go from searching up advertising Crabrawler as the best competitive on YouTube to finding a video of a Roblox YouTuber that talking about how MatPat is quitting and then going LOL? Like, I don't know how that happened.
Your YouTube algorithm for stuff that you watch?
It was like... But I don't even watch game theory.
But I mean, you probably look at Roblox stuff, right? So it's Roblox related.
I don't. That's the thing. I don't play Roblox.
Okay, then there's something else related for a tag in the video that the algorithm checks it and then assumes that it's related then.
Okay, well, I can't find the video, but the point is, it was just kind of weird of Pokemon to do that.
I mean, if you're gonna advertise a brand new Pokemon, would you not want it to look like this amazing thing that people are gonna go, oh my god, I need to get it?
I just got jump scared by a Beartic. Like, I genuinely jumped.
I mean, it's literally what you just call just like a marketing strategy. You need to overemphasize and make your thing as flashy as possible so that people are interested, because you only have about 15 seconds to get people's attention and sell them on what you're trying to give them. Otherwise, they're just going to ignore it.
But Crabrawler.
Hey, that's somebody's favorite Pokemon.
Someone's favorite Pokemon.
You could say the same thing. You could say the same thing about Dunsparce, and that's my favorite Pokemon.
You could say the same thing about Shiny Garchomp. Wait, never mind, you can't.
Yeah, it's somebody's favorite.
I don't think anybody's favorite Pokemon is Shiny Garchomp.
Never know. It's still a Garchomp.
I love how Garchomp is like godsend for people who like having really good teams on Pokemon, and then for Shiny Hunters, it's like the worst Pokemon they've never encountered.
To be fair, Garchomp has been just a staple in like OU ever since it first got added to Pokemon. Just like Tyranitar. It doesn't really take much thought to realize that, wow, this is a good Pokemon.
Yeah. I just found probably the laziest named and designed Pokemon ever. Seal.
I mean, what more do you want? It's a seal.
Fair enough. But it's called Seal.
Yeah. Exactly. It's a seal.
And then its evolution is literally a Dugong called Dugong.
Yeah. That's
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Seal is very cute though. I do like Seal. It's someone's favorite Pokemon.
yeah. That's literally. They're not trying to, make you overthink the names of Pokemon when they give them like names that are puns like that. It's like, oh, gee, what do we name this thing that's a fire lizard? How about Charizard?
I have you seen? Do you know True Green 7? The
No.
Fakemon. Oh, but basically he's a Fakemon artist, and it's kind of on topic because we were talking about Charizard just then, very briefly. But he did this video. It was when he took Pokemon names and he turned them into different Pokemon, and he somehow managed to turn the name Charizard into a rabbit. But he was doing it because you pronounce the CH's like k, like a hard k instead of like a ch.
Mm-hmm.
But because it was Charizard, it's like charisma.
Mm.
I don't know when the Zard part was coming from though. I genuinely do not. Why is the terrarium like so big and we can only explore like a very little amount of it? And also the outside is just blank water and rock.
I mean, don't you remember where you are for the terrarium? You're in the middle of the ocean.
I know, but like it's just water and rock. Like, and could they not just make the terrarium like smaller? Like,
You do remember that the actual terrarium's underwater, right?
yes, I'm aware.
What else are you supposed to see when you're underwater? Trees?
Yeah, but we're seeing trees underwater in the terrarium, aren't we?
Because they literally tell you that those are panels that they put there to give the illusion that you're outside, so it feels more natural.
But why can't we just have that on the part of the terrarium where we're not allowed to go?
Because that's obviously the border of the terrarium that is supposed to maintain structural integrity. So that, the water pressure doesn't freaking kill you all.
Are we overthinking this a little?
You are.
Okay.
That's for sure. The game, all the questions you have, the game literally tells you the explanation for it, and everything else is literally just common, just basic knowledge. Just literally just taking like 2 seconds just to think like, oh yeah.
I really want a shiny Toucannon.
Well, if you can get an outbreak for it, then it's pretty easy to find it.
It's very obvious shiny. shiny toucannon is the LGBTQ icon of Pokemon. And I'm all for it.
Let's see. It's about to be 1 in the morning.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if anyone is trying to do any more Tera raids or not.
I'd like to do a private union circle just if you want to do a bit of messing around. But I understand if you want to do that maybe later on in your day.
Yeah, I'll do that like another time. I
'Cause
mean,
it's very late for you. You probably need some sleep.
I guess if anything, let me see.
You'd probably get some sleep.
I guess since you're here, I guess we could just do like a, like a best of 3 like battle, and then I'll just wrap up the stream there.
I mean, I'm gonna lose, but right. If you want to.
I mean, my team's not amazing.
Me neither's mine, but
Let me see here.
why do you think we can get the? Why do you think that when you get the Scroll of Waters and the Scroll of Darkness, why do I need to keep both of them after I've turned it into Urshifu? Like, I understand where is it going. Like, it's not like it's just going to disappear, but it's not like we're going to use it anymore.
If you have another Cubfu that you want to make an Urshifu.
But how am I going to get another Cubfu in this game without trades?
That's exactly what it is. They expect that you're going to trade.
Fair enough.
I mean, they literally give you both scrolls, so there's clearly the option right there of if you happen to get another Cubfu somehow, some way, then okay, you could get the other form.
Also, it is just, a bit of, I don't know, it's just nice to have, I guess.
Let me see here.
Pokeportal. Right, okay.
Yeah, I'll use this just to be funny. Just to be funny, I'll use that.
Regigigas. Is that Golux you have there, the one that you found, that shiny you found on stream?
The Golurk?
Yeah.
I don't think I was streaming when...
No, I remember seeing you, actually, I don't think you were streaming, but I definitely remember seeing you on, like, at least Discord stream.
Oh, yeah. I was shining. Alright, we'll do 2580 as the code, and single battle.
Okay, 25. And do I have to put... Oh, yeah. 2580. Single battle.
Alright.
I love my little shiny Minio. I like how we both have our favorite shinies as our PFP.
Alright, are we doing level 100 or level 50?
Level 100.
Okay. Alright.
Tera Raid battle theme, is that your favorite or something?
It's one of my favorites. Besides that, I also have me see.
I like the AI professor, so I'll do that for me.
That one's also good too.
Yeah, I always do my current party. I still remember where we were battling, and even though I lost, I remember your utter surprise when my Fortress landed 4 hits with the rock blast, and you were like, 5 hits? Is that gonna? I was like, yeah, it's got loaded dice on it.
Did I say that?
Yeah, no, you were like 1 hit. Yep, 2 hits, 3 hits. That's good. Wait, 4 hits, 5 hits.
I guess I just wasn't expecting just you to have loaded dice on it. I guess maybe, I don't know.
No, I feel like loaded dice is actually kind of a forgotten item, to be honest.
No, it's not.
Very good, though.
It's definitely not forgotten. A lot of Pokemon and competitive use it.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's
like,
just that people don't
normal
expect
battle.
you to use that on a fortress of all things, the defensive wall that's supposed to lay up spikes and die.
Yeah.
And if you don't die, you just click explosion.
It's good to have it, you know.
Let me see here.
I don't really get the point of that.
What?
The whole choose it in, because you could, like, I understand that it's like you can choose which order you want your things, but could you not just swap any of them in and choose which one you're going to change into when your Pokemon dies, though?
I mean, I think it's just for you to just check to make sure that you're selecting your entire team, because some people accidentally only pick, like, 3 of their Pokemon or 4 and then go, oops, I didn't pick all my Pokemon.
True.
Alright.
Shiny Araquanid is really cool.
Alright, good luck, have fun.
I love Shiny Araquanid. I wish I had one of those. That looks so good.
Oh, Thunderfang. Okay.
Yeah.
You're dead, by the way.
I'm aware. I was just trying to widen my moveset a little bit. Thunderfang's not a very good move, though.
I mean, Thunderfang isn't necessarily bad for coverage, it's just more so of, like, just your stat spread kind of thing. I got you. Come here. Up you go. Oh, careful.
Set spike. I love Shiny Orphan. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm trying to strategize a little bit better.
You Orange Tatsugura really be thinking right there.
Yeah.
Just the way how it has its eyes, it's really just be pondering.
The way that it's in the ground, really, I love it when.
What happened to my camera? Holy, it went all the way up there.
Holy moly! The Shiny Arachnid is too much.
Ah,
Oh, damn.
critical hit.
Might actually kill one of your Pokemon this time. Use that as a. I'm using a sword of defense because Tatsugiri is actually good, or at least can be. Didn't do much.
Man's is large.
That did. Oh, I thought that did loads of damage, but I don't remember that Spikes was active.
Yeah.
At least 4. 5?
Yep. 5 hits.
Nice. Doesn't happen very often.
Oh, nice T-Wave.
Yeah, I ever since that battle, I've just been doing more moves that could, you know. Yes! What are the chances? What are the chances?
25%.
I know, but still. That you healed a lot.
Let me see.
I was on mute.
Who pinged? I don't know why you're muted. Or talking inside of there, but okay. I mean, it's not like it's that big of a deal. It's a fortress. You're just meant to just be a wall. And I'm intentionally using a Regigigas that can't hit you. Claw tank a ton. Interesting. This might be a roll. Yep. Just on the off chance, I guess. Don't really have any switch-ins from this. Hey, Hinata! How have you been? I'm okay.
Well, that was a bit of a waste.
I don't even know why you clicked that. That makes you kill yourself.
I know, I thought it would do a bunch of damage.
That was a special attack and I'm at +3.
Okay, yeah, no, fair enough. Go about that part.
Been playing Power a lot, but I've been struggling. Yeah, I saw the little thing you said in Discord. Like, I don't know how much help I could be, but I'm glad to help if I can.
God, your Dunsparce, your Dunsparce is just like. Okay, well at least it's dead because of Sulkia.
Yeah.
That's lucky.
Alright. Alright.
Well, I'm doing better than I did last time.
Alright,
So that's good. Something. What are you going to terrestrialize into? Huh.
new thing I've been experimenting with.
Ground, okay. Okay. No, I'm actually interested. Scorching. Oh, okay. Right. It doesn't do a lot, but yeah, I see. Okay. I'm gonna use it. Is that worth it? No. What's
Alright,
the
nice.
you like my new
Okay. So I was saying, I saw the post you did in Discord. I'm happy to help, I just don't know how helpful I could be. I can, since it's really late, I could try to help, like, tomorrow. If I can, like, get up early enough. Or maybe I could, like, after the stream right here, because we're gonna end in a few minutes, I could also, like, try to get on tonight if you're able to.
You're definitely winning this, but I'm genuinely interested by this strategy. With the
This might kill. Ooh, barely missed out on the kill. Bulky Zard EVs.
That was close.
I was hoping for an Omni boost that ancient power, because I knew it was going to kill anyway. Oh god, we're at 2 minutes left. I forgot about the stupid timer.
Yeah, I don't know why they have that. Okay, I think you outspeed my Tinkerton.
No. I can definitely tell you I do not outspeed this. I can already tell you. Or never mind, you probably don't have perfect IVs.
No, I do not.
Because I do not. I don't think I have speed on this Zard. I'm pretty sure.
That was a good battle.
Yeah.
I'm in disbelief that I actually did better than I did last time. I actually managed to take down a few of your Pokemon.
Yeah. Poor Regigigas literally just held me back for it. It was literally just dead weight, and it just shows how weak my team was without my other player on there. I should really put them on there because I literally had nothing. Let me see. Let me see here.
I'm surprise trading because I'm bored.
Alright, there we go.
I will surprise trade somebody this beautiful execute.
Alright, there we go. Now we have the squad. Now we got the squad.
Oh, by the way, do you have any Quacks though? Because I kind of want a Quack to fill up my decks. Ooh.
Let me see here. Oh yeah, I should just go under my water types. Let me see. Water. Yep, I have a Quaxley right here.
Alright, hold up, 1 sec. I'm just doing a surprise trade with someone right now. We can trade. If you could trade that for me in a sec, I'll give you. Actually, no, you have a full deck, so I don't know what you'd actually want.
It literally does not matter what you trade me.
I will trade you something good, I swear.
It literally does not matter.
It's a shiny Psyduck, but it's in a luxury ball. That's not a good sign. Yeah, no, its name is Pokemon. Actually, I'm probably not going to say the link.
Hey.
I got a shiny Psyduck, but it was from a scam website link.
Alright.
So that's interesting. Release.
Alright. Okay.
Right, release.
Let me see.
Releasing that.
Actually, I wonder, is the Power World server actually up and running right now? Let me see. I haven't checked on it in a minute.
I know you don't care at all, because you know how I am, I do all the, VRs and stuff. Or there's this game I play called Grab on VR. Very fun for anybody who has a VR. Definitely would recommend. But they run on the same servers of Power World, and it has been affecting Grab very badly. Like, alright, I'm also ready. I've got the link code set in.
Okay, begin search. I need to check to make sure all my servers are up and running before I get on Power World to help Hinata.
The trade partner has been found. I'll give you a version exclusive or something. Why does it shine over certain things? Like, why are some of them bouncing?
That's supposed to be a certain Pokemon that the person doesn't have in their boxes.
Okay, I will give you this green Minior. I don't know why. I just will.
Yeah, that one
green
I don't have. I do have Minior, but I don't have that specific color Minior. That's the thing. Because it counts like variants of a Pokemon. Like, oh, I got the 3-segment Dunsparce, and you only have the 2-segment, so it would flash.
I'm gonna quickly level up Quaxley. I'm gonna go do some, the item printer. Cheers.
Let's see. Yeah, green core Minior.
No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so boxes, Waxley. Do I have any on me?
Alright,
No,
and I need to check my Arc server. So Power World's good, Path of Titans is good. What about Arc Survival Evolved? That one is the most important server I'm worried about.
Quaxley, just evolve. I don't care if you want to learn Air Slash. Focus energy. Acrobatics. Liquidation.
Hey, Liquidation's a good one.
Okay, but
Oh, wait, is someone actually on the Arc server right now? Oh, yeah, of course, Spring. I should actually, save progress real quick while I have this up.
Wait, what is Arc?
Arc Survival Evolved? It's just one of those survival games that has dinosaurs and other prehistoric or mythical creatures on there that you can tame and fight bosses and whatnot.
I'm gonna get myself a Quackable.
Alright, let me save progress. There we go. Progress on server has been saved.
I know that a lot of people were hating on the mid-stage starter for Fuecoco, and also a lot of the Gen 8 ones, but Quaxwell is a big no-no. I hate Quaxwell.
Well, usually with the starters, the middle evolutions are usually the ones that people just don't like.
They always look a bit edgy emo.
Well, I mean, I guess they're supposed to go with the teenage rebellious phase because, you're in the teens for the levels for their evolution. I think that's what they're trying to go off of.
How many Pokemon are there in the Scarlet Violet decks?
Just only in Scarlet and Violet?
Yeah, in the Scarlet Violet decks.
Okay, so if you're only talking about just Paldea, there's 400.
Oh, that's gonna take forever. I really want the shiny charm though.
If you're doing Kitakami, there's 200, but like half of them are from Paldea anyway.
Yeah, I've got 86 in Kitakami, and I've got 82 in Blueberry, and I've got 194 in Scarlet Violet.
Yeah, and there's 240 in the Blueberry Pokedex.
Okay, right. I'm probably gonna aim for Scarlet Violet because of that shiny charm.
Right. But obviously, like, again, like, you're probably gonna have like half of that already done, because the other half is from Blueberry Academy. I have two favorite colors. It's green and pink are my favorite colors.
OMG, I love lime green.
Alright. I am gonna play Pal World. I'm just not necessarily planning to stream it just because it's so late, and I don't know how long it's gonna be. It might just be just a little bit of time, since of how late it is. But I can stream Pal World on Monday.
What do you think about the Pal World accusations about
the drama behind
the intellectual copyright thing?
I know what people are complaining about, yes, but people are also forgetting the whole thing of copyright laws don't exist over there, so they had free liberty to do what they pleased with the game. And if they do go to sue, then it's a completely different case than what people are expecting. Because the thing people are thinking about is, oh, Nintendo we're gonna get them to sue Pal World, and then the game's gonna get shut down and everything. That's what people are expecting. That's not really what's gonna happen. If there was gonna be some kind of court case, it's gonna be a weird one just because things are different on that side of the world.
I've never played Pal World personally, and it doesn't really look like my sort of game. But in terms of you know, having that whole like craft, you know, like build like all the stuff, you know, building all of that sort of things, I think it is definitely a message for Pokemon that they need to do something like that, because it is kind of like, I know that they've introduced a lot of new mechanics. Like this one, like Scarlet Violet are open world. They also added Synchro Machine, all these new mechanics, but like I understand what people are saying about like the whole Power World of copying like Pokemon. But also I feel like Pokemon needs to take some inspo from Power World if they want to make their games like better.
Well, the thing is that Pokemon's just running on a formula because they're a series. They're just running on a formula that's been working for like the past 27 years. They didn't really have any reason to change up anything really, except for maybe add some wacky little mechanic to make X generation different from previous generation.
True.
It's like, sure, you could add new Pokemon, but if everything's still exactly the same, then it's like, okay, all there is just new Pokemon. What else is there? Because after Generation 5, that's when they started doing gimmicks for each generation to make them unique. Gen 6 had Megas. Gen 7 had Z Crystals. Gen 8 had Dynamax. And Gen 9 we have Terrestrialization. So it's very easy for you to figure out which generation is which because of a gimmick. Generations 1 through 5, there really wasn't a gimmick other than, okay, there's just different Pokemon.
Yeah. I mean, and also most of the beginning gens were based off Japan, so, or at least different parts of Japan.
It was only Gen 1 and 2.
I know, but still.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Like, my point still stands. Like, it's also good that they're basing off different countries. And I also feel like they need to leave Europe, though, because they've been in Europe. I mean, they had, Gala. They also had Paldea. What was the Paris one?
That was Gen 6. But
yeah.
Gen 7 was Hawaii. So they did leave Europe.
That kind of leafed up, but then we've gone back to Europe again. I feel like going. I still feel like Australia would be a good for a Pokemon region.
I mean, there's a multitude of different places we can go. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and just end my stream here really quick. I'm still gonna be around in Discord, but in terms of to answer your question, Larson, the time that I normally stream, the best I try to aim for, let's see, best time I aim for streaming on non-work days. So on non-work days, so days that I don't go to my day job, I always try to go at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. But like tonight, for example, I did have work today, and like Sunday, even though I don't stream, I am working, and Monday will be the next stream, but I'm also working that day. But I think on Monday, if nothing happens, I'm gonna be streaming Monday at about 9 o'clock at night.
Alright, bye, chat.
And let me see here. Wednesday should be my last day. Yeah, so there's only gonna be 2 more streams, before I have to be gone for a few days. So, Monday, I'm gonna stream, and then Wednesday, that'll be my last stream, and then I'll be gone to California to attend Genesis X, and I won't be back until Monday, so that's gonna be on President's Day on the 19th.
You guys have a President's Day?
Do you not know about President's Day?
No. I mean, I knew you guys had Thanksgiving and July the 4th, but I've never heard of President's Day. Well, you learn something new every day.
Okay. Alright, so... Alright, that's it. Gonna cut it for this stream right here. So, again, 9 o'clock at night. I'll just write inside chat so that everyone can visually see it. So, next stream is planned to start Monday at 9 p.m. PST. There we go. Just want to make sure that everyone can see that. Okay. So, I'm going to do my best to aim for 9 o'clock on Monday, since I get off work at 8 o'clock on that day. Alright, so I will see you all, hopefully, on Monday, and I'm going to be planning on streaming Pal World that day, so you guys can see it, because it's been a minute since I played Pal World. I want to do some progress on there and join everybody. Alright, so see you all next time!
Bye, chat.